All right, so example 6 says a company that manufactures running shoes has a fixed cost of $300,000. Additionally, it costs $30 to produce each pair of shoes. They are sold at $80 per pair. Write the cost function C at producing X pairs of running shoes. So, how much does it cost them to produce X pairs of running shoes? What is their cost?
$30.
The $300,000. Is that it? So we say it costs $300,000. Additionally, it costs $30 to produce each pair of shoes. So additionally means plus $30 for each pair of shoes. Good. So B says write the revenue function R from the sale of X pair of running shoes. So what do we know about R? What is their revenue?
80X.
Yeah, their revenue, change color here. So their revenue is what they're bringing in. It's $80 per pair, right? So we know the revenue is equal to $80 for each pair of shoes. All right, C says determine the break-even point. And then we're going to describe what this means. So what is a break-even point? It breaks even, where your revenue is equal to your cost. All right, so our cost equals revenue. It doesn't matter which. So what's my revenue? What was my cost? Good, 300,000 plus 30x. And so we just want to solve for x. How?
Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot.
Minus the 30x. So 50x equals 300,000. Good, divide by 50. And so x equals
Wait, hold on.
6,000.
Oh my gosh, I messed up. 6,000.
Thank you. So there's my x value. How am I going to find the y value of it? Plug x back into either one of those equations, okay? Remember, we said r equals, or we said c equals, but that's the same thing as y equals, isn't it? So, if we know, let's just use the revenue because it was a shorter one. The revenue was what, 80x? That's the same thing as saying y equals 80x. And since we know x is what number? 6,000. What is y?
480,000.
Good. All right, so our break-even point is going to be 6,000, 480,000. What does that mean? When 6,000 pairs of running shoes are produced and sold, the revenue and the cost will both be $480,000. And they didn't ask for it, but just for a bonus, what would their profit be at the break-even point?
0.
0, because the revenue and the cost are exactly the same, which means there's nothing extra, so there is no profit. All right, so here are your solutions for this one.